Welcome to Good Day Gardening. I am your host, Jacqueline Rhea, and this is my garden. Today I'm going to show you how to make cranberry hibiscus tea. I believe in other videos I've gone over my cranberry hibiscus bush before. It is this big monstrosity here. I planted it here as an experiment to see how quickly it would root. I had a bush over there, I took cuttings off it and I stuck it in the dirt. That's all I did. And it took off like gangbusters, so it roots very quickly, very easily, very fastly. It takes over, it spreads out. If you don't trim it back, it'll make one really long stalk and it'll be kind of gangly looking, but if you trim it at about 4 feet and keep it trimmed for a little while, it'll start to bush out at the bottom and then it'll bush out at the top, and so you get this really nice kind of bush. I like it. It takes up a lot of space. I don't have the real estate to afford, but until I take it down, it's just going to kind of chill out here. But I wanted to show you how to make tea from the flowers. This is the flower, okay, and they open up in the morning and they close up at night. The flowers only last for one day, and this is what the flower looks like. Very pretty flower, kind of a cranberry color with the red veins. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's open in the morning, and then in the evening it closes down to something like this. Okay, so it just kind of folds in on itself. This is what you want to harvest in the evening, or in the morning you want to harvest last night's flowers. They don't last much longer past then, they fall to the ground. In fact, I got old flowers littering the floor all over the place. So they don't last very long, you gotta kind of pick them, but you have so many flowers all the time on this bush, it's not gonna matter. Every day you get, I want to say I have at least 20 flowers, and I've got maybe like 3 bushes here every day, new ones, and then they close up at night, and the next day I have a new batch of 20 flowers. Okay, so you're gonna have plenty of flowers. Now, the tea that you make from this, you can only make 1 cup at a time. You could try to make a whole pitcher of it as long as you're gonna use it that day. It doesn't last very long. The flowers are, they have like a mutilage. They turn very slimy once you start heating them up in the water. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some hot water, you're going to need some sugar, and you're going to need the flowers. Now another thing you can add to it is either lemon or lime juice. I know in Mexico they go ahead and they add a splash of lime juice and they add a splash of lemon juice. I kind of like it without it, but I've had it with it too. It's really good. You can make it hot or cold, but when you steep it, you're going to steep it till it cools. So let me go over the process. Okay, so you're going to take at least 5 of the flowers. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 7 flowers here that I just picked off. All right, you're going to wash them off, because usually what you're doing, you're going to wash them off. You want to get the dirt and you want to get the insects off. So you just harvest them, wash off the insects and dirt, put them in your cup. Okay. And actually, that's not the cup I want to use. Sorry. Alright, so I'm going to put them in my cup, and then I'm going to pour the hot water over it. Now this hot water I got from inside the house. I heat it up. I have one of those machines that keeps water at a certain temperature. It's currently at 90 degrees Celsius. Okay? And then you're going to let this sit for at least the amount of time that it takes for the water to cool down to room temperature. You want it to at least steep for that long. Now you can have it steeping up to overnight, or if you make it early in the morning, you can have it steep while you're away at work and then have it in the evening. This one's been steeping all night, because I knew I was going to make a video this morning. So this one's been steeping all night, so I'm going to show you what it looks like after it's been steeping. So you just kind of pour the water out. The flowers are going to come with it. The flowers lose their color, and the color ends up in the drink. It's a very, very beautiful color. Nice red color. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. Anyway, I don't know if you can see the flame through there or not, but it's got a really beautiful cranberry color to it. I think this is one of the reasons why they call it cranberry hibiscus. Okay. And then you just add sugar to taste. What I find I like, it's 8 ounces of water. I usually use about 4 of these little guys. And that may be like, what, 1/4 of a teaspoon or something. So you're looking at a teaspoon of sugar. And then enjoy. You can add some ice to it if you want a cold drink. I like that. It's refreshing and it's sweet, and since I like sweet things, it's even better. I tried to make it a couple of different ways. I used the flowers that closed up the day before. I've used flowers that were open this morning. And what I found is that the flowers that had just opened up today created a tea that was more vegetal in flavor. So kind of like your leafy greens have a sort of vegetal flavor to it. I found the tea had a little bit of that type of flavor to it. The ones that had closed the night before, or had been open and bloomed the day before, they imparted a sweeter taste. I don't know if you get a little bit more nectar inside the closed flower or not, but I noticed it tasted better, in my opinion. Try it either way, see what you like, if you have the plant. And then just enjoy, because it's a good cup of tea. Alright, that's all I got for you today. Pretty quick video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.